Hello, guys. So, random pop up. Um, oh, I forgot. Hold on. Yeah. This way it's not so shadow filled. So, came on to chit, maybe chat, crochet, coffee, all of that. So, let me find it. Hi, Carolyn. Um, okay. So, first things first. I was working at, oh, Tammy, you guys. I tried to sneak on here. There's no sneaking around you. So, um, I was working doing food prep for a restaurant here in town, and they, I wasn't getting very many hours. Um, they had kind of like hired too many people, so I wasn't able to go in much. So, um, hey Hexton, uh, is it close? Yeah, there's the link, honey, if you want to come up. So basically, her name's Erin. She's one of my subscribers. She's a total doll. She had uh jumped on Indeed and was looking at stuff hiring around me. Well, it come to find out because when I had originally started doing job search with Indeed, you guys, I've got hair gel stuff in my hair and it's like making my scalp irritated. Um, when I first started working with the Indeed thing, um, I had been looking for remote jobs. And so somehow or another, when I typed that in on the search, it must have like saved the filter because like now, okay, babe. Um, Hexton says, give me 10. You got 10. Um, oh, here's a widow, guys. This is little Miss likes the spicy snacks. She's fine now. She's back to her normal honest self. I don't want to, I love her. Um, yeah, uh, she sent me, anyways, it was only showing me certain ones. So she sent me this, and I was like, that's on there? She's like, yeah. So I went on there and I started looking, and I was like, oh crap. So I went through and I applied for, called Night Audit, for a, hotel room. You guys, can you give me 1 second? My headphones are trying to shut them off. Okay, there it goes. Because I think that I should be able to just use the cord on. Anyways, long story short, um, she found. Hold on, let me get the cord. I'm gonna be aggravated with it. Long story short, she found a hotel where basically I work at the desk and I work 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. I work overnight shift. being the desk clerk at a hotel. And give me 1 second here. I'll tell you guys the best part. Okay. I don't know if this is even going to work or not because there's nobody up here for me here. Um, but I'm hoping you can still hear me. Ladies, if you're there, can you still hear me? Okay, perfect. So here's the best part. It's the same pay as what I was working. Not very much, I'll tell you that. The pay here in this town is crap. Um, but the owner of the hotel said to my face, I can crochet and I can knit and I can do my hand stitching and all that stuff while I'm at work. And she said that she would teach me how to do cross stitch and embroidery. So it doesn't pay very much, but pretty sure I just found my dream job. I'm allowed to sit down. I will be getting paid to stay up all night and crochet and watch TV and make waffles in the morning. I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty good. So I was pretty ecstatic. So to Erin, there she is. She says, "Hi, I'm driving home. I'll hop back in if you're still on." I will still be on, dear, because I am. I just popped up. So thank you, Miss Erin. You guys, Erin. Which she has sent me some yarn, and I am currently waiting for it to show up. I guess what had happened was because of it being Amazon Prime Week, the mail and stuff's kind of late. So anyway, um, a while back I went to Dollar Tree. I found some of it. It's the colorway Denim. And I started making the pattern is, of course, fiber spiders, which way play, crochet, blanket. Um, so, ladies and gentlemen, did you get a good look at my lap? I hit the cord with my blanket. Okay, let me try this again, guys. Back you up a small bit. Oh, you see my hole? Where is it? See my hole here? You know those old like co-ops cables for like the actual cable cords and stuff? Tear Bear broke out of his kennel, shoot it out of the wall. That's why he's got a maximum security prison now, and I still have to get some of that tape plaster thing. Anyways, here's the blanket, y'all. Oh my god, please don't knock it over again, Michelle. I mean, it's like really getting like already massive, dude. And this was just one skein of the 1 pound. So it was basically, I mean, I think I've done like one round with the new one that I just put. As you can see, like I just started it, so MJ's World. I don't like blue designs, right? You know what, sweetheart? I'm gonna tell you a secret. I don't like blue either. This is for someone that's he's basically like my adopted dad. You know, he's a really good friend of mine. He's always there. He always helps me out. Um, his name is Keith, and blue is his favorite color. That's why I picked this design because it's okay for a man, but the color is for him. I'm not. My favorite color is green, um, and uh, I'm actually making what do you call it a midwife called a midwife blanket for my granddaughter. First of all, ma'am, you better watch your tone of voice. Okay, I broke up with you because you don't ever talk to me anymore. So I'm kidding. I don't know. I just felt like popping up and doing a live. Lena's design, Rita. Well, hello, sweetheart. I don't think we've ever had her up today or up here, so I want to give a good welcome to Lena's design, Rita. Oh, okay. Send me chocolates and you're forgiven. Honey, I dropped the link earlier if you want to come up, Heidi. Um, Rita, perfect. Thank you so much for clarifying, sweetheart. Um, I love blue, and I am knitting blue socks with sparkle in it. Well, first of all, ma'am, uh, I'm getting ready to take on my first pair of knit socks because I want to make some knit socks for some Christmas presents. Oh, hold on.
Hey, hon.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, hello. Have a headache,
My screen go back bigger now? Will my screen go back bigger now? Oh, no, of course not.
and I have to shoot pool tonight, which means I gotta go to a noisy bar.
I don't go to
I,
bars, noisy or otherwise.
yeah, I don't go to any of them. Okay. Okay.
I typically don't go, but my sisters asked me to shoot pool this year. So after 4 years, I finally went back to shooting.
Yes.
Mochi, can you go get me 4 Tylenol, please? And you have mail right there.
Yeah, no, I was just telling everybody about, so my girl Erin, she sent me, Mama Wench, you know you're always welcome to come up, sweetheart. I posted the link. Just come on up, babe. I was telling everybody, so Erin was helping me look at like better job, well, look for jobs in the area because of like them not giving me any hours and stuff. And she sent me some. One of them was like a for a hotel. So like the lady that works the desk at night at the hotel, and I actually got the job. So I actually get paid to stay up all night and crochet and watch TV and make waffles in the morning.
Can't beat that.
Don't you
You
have to
really
check
can't.
people in if they
I
show
work
up?
If they show up, yes, I have to take 5 minutes to play on the computer. But
Yes.
I get
Well,
paid to
it's
crochet.
easy to check them in.
Do what?
It's pretty easy to check them in.
Yeah, yeah. And the manager, the general manager, she's awesome. Her name's Donna. She's from New York. And like I picked up on it because she's like, yes, the stuff I'm doing to help my mother-in-law. I'm like, you have a bit of an East Coast accent, my girl. She's like, yes, New York. I was like, I love it. I love it. And then the owner, Pat, she's really super great. She says I could teach you how to do cross stitch. I was like, well, I would love that. So yeah, I went in yesterday for a couple hours of training doing videos. I went in this morning at 10 o'clock and worked with Donna for a few hours, and then I have to go back up tonight and work the overnight shift tonight. So I went up to my old job and I told them what was going on. I was like, sorry guys.
My pyro child is asking to start a fire outside.
Let go. Okay. Give it back.
I mean, at this point, there's only so much you can do.
Don't burn anything down. Only what's in the pit.
Okay. I'll take some.
You better only do a few at a time and wet it down.
So, my sweet little neighbor lady. Yeah, a lot of workouts. Yeah, see, the thing with it, Rita, is that I'm guaranteed 25 hours a week because it's Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. I work like the 8-hour shifts. But so it is 2 people working right now. No, I take that back. It's 3 people. It's a lady named Ashley and a lady named Elizabeth. And they're the ones doing the shifts right now because Donna's granddaughter is working there, but she's leaving in a few weeks. So right now it's 25 hours. So it's like a part-time job. But here soon, after a while, it'll be more hours than that, which is fine by me, But my sweet little lady next door, Miss Linda, I was walking out my door and I tripped on a bag because she had dropped off a bag and stuff to me. And she dropped off 2 gigantic bags of embroidery floss. And these are like brand new things of embroidery floss, Pearl DNC. Look at this. This is a skein of vintage Red Heart. I don't remember what that was.
Be great for a kid.
I think it might be called Candy Brights or something.
I said you need to send that vintage to me.
But get this. This is a brand new, unused skein of Red Heart Super Saver multicolor in blueberry pie.
We
Isn't
like
that
blueberry
nice?
pie.
Yeah.
Blueberry pie's yummy.
And then I got another one that's like pink. So my thought was, remember I showed you guys that there was a vintage crocheted Afghan up there that somebody had started, and it still had the hook and the yarn with it, but it just wasn't finished. I think I'm gonna use my collective of just one skeins of my vintage yarn to add on to that vintage blanket. Hey, Barry.
I forgot to ask Rob last night what you sent him.
Oh, the picture?
Yeah,
Well, I can show you now. I got it right here.
sure.
Barry, you're welcome to come up if you want, honey. Let me see. What did Linda say or Rita say? She said I
Bring
did a lot
me
of.
that blanket thing on my sewing machine first.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
All right,
you're
hold
getting
on.
them put together. I like that.
Let me get you up big here. Oh my, that looks actually like really good.
And that's with the vamp, right?
Right.
Hey, I remembered.
Vamp, charcoal, and
Red, white, and
so
green.
I dig it. I dig it.
I put a lot of thought into what colors to put with it, and I almost didn't go with the charcoal because when I got it, it had a little bit of a blue cast to it.
I picked up on that. I seen that.
But after I had a chance to look at it for a couple 3 days, I decided, it kind of works. So that's the color scheme right there.
Is that your ringtone?
Oh,
It's
my
right on the table
notification
in there.
sound.
Red, white, and green thing.
Have you ever
I
watched
posted it.
that movie called The Crows?
The what?
The Crows. It's like a Disney movie
No.
with like it's the Disney cartoon with like the cave people.
The
Haven't
crew.
seen it.
That is the sewing machine. Look in Dad's top dresser drawer.
Or whatever it's called. Anyways, on it, she goes, "What's that around your waist?" And it was a sloth. And he goes, "I call him Belt. He holds my pants up." And whenever something happens, Belt will go, dun, dun, dun. So it's just whenever I hear that little ting go off now, I think of that cute little sloth just, oh.
I finished my corner to corner panel, the shell panel.
Let
Today.
me see. Hold on, let me make you big. I love it.
Corner to corner. It's doing shells. But when you do this one, see, usually you put the shells in the valleys, but you don't put them right in the valleys. You end up stacking 2 rows, like 1, 2, and then the next one is 2 in the valley. 1 in the valley and then stack. And that's the way. And sometimes you have them where they're, let me find it.
Okay, Barry. Guys, Barry says he'll join us when he gets done eating. Go right ahead, finish eating, honey. I just
Like
started
right
20
here.
minutes ago. You're good.
Like right here, you got 1 and then 1 stacked on top. So you got 2 different colors, but they're still stacked. So.
Rita says, "Wow, that's cute."
So I got 3 of the 4 panels done. I got to stop at Joann's tonight on the way to pool and use some of my pool money to get the big twist that I need to get.
I did not mean to do that. I muted you instead of calling it. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, she called me the other day. She goes, "I gotta go into my doctor's appointment." I was like, "Woman, you're at Joann's. Don't lie to me." You might be able to say that to your husband, but I know better. I can smell the yarn.
Why was that my doctor?
But then you went to Joann's, huh?
Later in the evening, just to pick up a curbside that I did not pay for.
It was just a curbside. I mean, she didn't go shopping. She just stopped to pick up yarn that was already paid for.
Yeah, paid for by my son's girlfriend.
Girl.
This is what I ended up getting.
I already
There's this
told you my
KC
take on that.
essential.
You send her my way. Oh, that looks nice.
That's what I picked up. It's a 3-weight, light 3-weight, and it's cotton. Redwood is what it's called. Really pretty. What is it?
Yeah,
100% cotton.
It's a nice
that's
rich
pretty
wool.
nice. Yeah.
Then I'm putting it with the blanket that I'm making. Ruth,
Well, what are
I
you
can show.
supposedly? What are you
I can.
supposedly making me instead? Because
Oh, I'm not telling you.
I really kind of wouldn't mind a wool blanket instead. Because, like, for real, Heidi, your blankets are awesome.
Oh no, this other thing is awesome. I seen it and I thought of you. But this is the starts of what I'm doing for Ruth. That's the front side. It's got petals, and then it's got these white that will end up being pulled up as you go between.
Oh, that's cute.
I just can't tell her what it is or say it on a video because then she'll go find the pattern.
Oh, you know she will. You know she will. That's just Ruth's MO right there, man.
Right.
She's like me. Like, there is like zero containment. Like, we have no, what do you call it, self-control.
I gotta go
Impulse
find
control.
for what I'm making for you. I've got to go find some fall green and the pumpkin orange.
Tammy, send me, when you get it, send me pictures. Send me pictures. Okay. What size did you order? Did you get the did you get a Clover yo-yo maker? What size did you get? Like, what color? What size? She ordered a yo-yo maker too, you guys. I'm like super stoked. Okay, so what size did you get? What are you planning? Are you gonna use like quilting cotton to make your yo-yos? Are you gonna like recycle the clothes like what me and Ruth are doing? Like, what are your plans for that, honey? I'm so super stoked for it. Rita, I just can't buy more yarn before I absolutely need it. I don't have space for it since we moved together with Mom in a 2-room apartment, so she isn't alone after Dad passed. Yeah, I get
See,
it.
I'm trying not to buy any more yarn. I'm just getting what I need to finish a project.
Okay, so she bought the yellow one. That's either is it the large or the medium? No, it's either a large or an extra large. I know there's like blue, yellow, orange, red. I don't know. It's one of the larger ones. She's using recycled t-shirts to make a yo-yo quilt. Yes, that's what I'm doing. I ordered the yo-yo maker for me and for Ruth, and we've already started on our yo-yos. That's something that I'm going to be doing at work. I'm going to be taking my yo-yo maker to work and busting out yo-yos at work. We still managed to get room. She's sending one of her friends to some yarn. That's great. Mama Wench says she's on a total buying ban. Oh, come on. Buying ban this month.
Now, what is it that you're calling yo-yos? Is it a pom-pom or what?
No. Trying to see if I know where my box is at here. What's wrong with my box?
It's a sewing thing that she's doing.
Oh, okay.
Hand sewing.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, like those little donut-looking things where it's gathered around into the middle on one side?
Yes. So how have you been? She went on a field trip and didn't take us.
I've been all right for the most part. Could be
Yeah.
better, could be worse.
So Jesse brought me home on these roller chairs the other day, and I went to sit down real hard, but one of the dogs had walked behind me and bumped it and scooted over, so I said, "Oh, right on the floor." Yeah.
I would have paid to see that.
I bet you would, jerk face. Okay, so this little contraption, you put your fabric in it. Let me make myself bigger. You put your fabric in it, and you clamp it down. Right along here are like these little slots. You sew through them, pop it off, cinch it up, and it makes these. Okay.
Okay.
This one is made out of like a button-up shirt. This one was made out of like a cotton dress. You take them, and then once you get them put together, you sew them together like this, and then you take them and sew them into like blocks, and then you put them together, and you can put them onto a backing or anything else like that. And it's yes, you can sew buttons in the center. Hold on. Watch out, Peachy. Would you quit crawling around with the chair? I don't want to run you over. Okay. Now, I bought the jumbo size yo-yo maker because I have a lot of fabric to use up. So, and these, when they're finished, the size of this yo-yo is 3.5 inches when they're finished. Okay.
I've seen quilts
These,
like that made with like 50-cent size yo-yos.
yep. These are not that big. These are very, 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 very vintage yo-yos that were handmade. And my neighbor gave them to me. And as you can see, they have buttons sewn in the middle of them.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the best part, though. I can't get my cramp. Can't get my finger in there. They're button covers. Somebody took them and hot glued them onto a button cover. So now you can take them like this, and you put it on the button, and then like, well, where's my camera? This little piece right here. You put it on, you slide it up under the button, and then you just like snap it firm, and it's a button cover.
Nice.
Don't think I'll be doing that. It's a bit pretty.
Yes, but it's so cute. So she gave me these. Now my plan for these is that I want to knit a sweater, and then I'll put these on over the buttons, the button covers on one of my knit cardigans that I'm gonna make.
Want them button things? What are they?
It's a button cover. This little piece back here, like if you have a button on your shirt, you'll open this up and it like fits. Oh, okay, so you know how like on the back of a picture frame, it's got like that slot where you stick the tack in and then it slides down?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of set up like that. You put the button in, and then this little part right here kind of slides over back behind the button.
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking awesome. But I've got some got a bunch of material.
No, you're begging.
First of all, ma'am, I ain't done that in a long time.
Dogs are begging for chocolate. I taught
Well, I
Maggie to
would
do
too.
something today.
Well, yeah, what's that?
So I played it off of something she already kind of does. Like when we're wrestling around, the kids and I or whoever, and you say, Maggie, give me that. She'll grab their clothes and yank on them. I taught her to pull my socks off my feet today for me.
Oh my God, that poor dog.
I didn't have my socks and my shoes. They were just fuzzy socks. But
Oh,
to grab
you know what?
the toe of them and yank my socks right off, I'm like, thank you much, dear.
I just bought a pair of Snuggie socks, and they have pug wearing glasses on them.
That's cute.
That is adorable. And I also got a pair of the glitter socks.
You good girl. You good girl.
Let's see. Mama Wench said that I got a new Crazy Train neon light today as a birthday gift. Aww. Yeah, Mama, and I know I still got your stuff. I haven't sent anything out yet. It sounds like a piss poor excuse, I know, but the fact of the matter is, just like, I'm getting caught up financially right now, and on top of that, I'm overwhelmed. So I've been like sleeping a lot because like, it's almost like I get overamped sometimes. And you know what I mean, like my anxiety and stuff just gets too much, so I just kind of shut down and have to sleep a lot. So that's kind of what I've been doing. So a lot of my days here lately have been being wasted. Not that I'm wasted, but that I'm wasting the daylight, I guess you could say. And on top of that, I've also been trying to get my sleep schedule restructured for staying up all night. You know what I mean? So it's just been one thing after another. But I still have your plaque. It's still going to you.
Yep.
You're still going to get your little 20 by 20
Down.
quilt for your chair cover. Man.
You need to get down.
I've got Ruth's box packed up.
No, go lay down.
I haven't got it out in the mail yet. I got Max some more bath bombs. But I haven't, I got him another thing of bath bombs, but I haven't put it in the box yet and shipped it out. So, oh, I got Michael's shirt. Finally, after like 2 months of waiting, can you see it? Keep stitching,
Mm.
and then on the back, MDL crochet.
Pretty slick.
So, yeah, it is. So, I got his shirt finally in the mail. Hi, Teresa. And yeah, I wish more channels had shirts because, like, you know, people like collect like their football team's lanyards or rock band lanyards. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, I would
Or
like
concert
really,
T-shirts.
Yeah, the concert T-shirts. Yes, we need YouTuber T-shirts. Start collecting the YouTube T-shirts.
So if I get so many subscribers, maybe I'll start it.
Yeah. Oh, I meant like speaking of subscribers, you guys. I know that I have like been slacking with my channel lately, but that's all about to change. And I'm at 390 subscribers. I need 500 to hit my first step of monetization. I'm at 390. Okay, I'm like 110 away. So, if anybody's in here that has not subscribed, Hexen, do you have a channel?
I got a channel. I don't have any videos up.
Okay. You need to get some videos up.
I got less
Um,
than 250.
yeah. So we all have channels. Heidi's is crocheted sunflowers. You know, there's mine. If you guys are in here watching tonight, oh, excuse me, really quick,
Mine is what's on the screen.
before I get my butt chewed out. Okay. Mama Wench also has a channel. She's now has subscriptions, monthly subscriptions to her channel as well. She's recently celebrated her birthday. She has already hit her 500 milestone, so I'm doing my best to keep up with her. But Crocheted Sunflowers, her husband, Rob the crochet guy.
Nope.
Oh, that crochet guy, Rob. Me, Hexen Wig, Marianne. Also, Yarn Therapy with Ruth. Go check them out. Okay, check out the channel. Subscribe if you have not yet. Make sure you guys are leaving thumbs ups on the videos and comments. It does help with the YouTube algorithms. I'm so sorry, guys. Mama Wench's birthday is the 20th. Okay. I'm going to have to save that in my phone so I can remember, sweetheart. Okay. Also, I do have a playlist on my channel. The playlist is labeled Watch Outs. And I would suggest you guys do this as well. What that is in order to become monetized, you have to have so many subscribers. And you have to have so many watch hours as well. You need 3,000 watch hours before you can become monetized. For the first step of monetization, you need 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. I have over 1,000 watch hours already, and I'm getting close to 5. But there's a playlist. It's labeled Watch Outs. Turn it on, play in the other room while you're cleaning. Turn it on when you go to work at night. When you go to work, just let it play while you're at work. Etc. Just turn it on and let it play in the background, and it will help me accumulate the watch hours that I need in order to get that first monetization milestone. Also, you guys, I do have the Buy Me a Coffee, the CashApp, the Amazon wish list, Facebook page, P.O.BOX, all that good stuff. I will list it now. I'll list it at the end of the at the live. I'll go back and edit things. Barry has 2,973. You guys, this man needs 20. He 27. Am I right? Hold on. 7. Yeah, 27 hours. He needs 27 watch hours to hit his 3,000. So here's what I'm gonna do.
No, wait a minute. I lost track. Who needs 27 watch hours?
My friend Barry. His channel is called Storms, Cats, and Radios. And I am putting it in right now. I put the link in. I don't know if that is correct. Mama Wench, can you drop his link? I don't know if I did it correct. Oh, I doubled it. That's what happened. I doubled it. Mama, would you mind dropping his link for me? It's Storms, Cats, and Radios. He needs 17 watch hours, and then he will hit his 3,000 hours and be able to do his monetization. So, guys, please, let's help Barry out. I just dropped the link for his channel. Subscribe, watch a video, give it a thumbs up, comment. He only needs 17 more hours, so just dedicate just play a few of his videos. Okay, let's see if we can get him those last 17 hours. That would be momentous.
I'm
we need
gonna
to help each other out.
I'm gonna scoot so I can go get ready.
Well, you never gave me my chocolate, ma'am. I sat there and watched you feed it to the dogs.
I wouldn't feed it to all the dogs.
No, just everybody but me.
And it wasn't my chocolate, it was Rob's.
You're awful.
But I'm going to go because I don't think anyone wants to watch me change my clothes.
Okay. Well, I mean, this may be the after hours party, but we're not quite there yet.
Right.
All right. Well, good luck.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay. Good luck tonight, dear. Hit me up and let me know how it's going. Okay.
Alrighty, I will.
All right. Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye, Hexen.
Bye. Okay, well, I got your buddy up.
Huh?
I got your buddy brought up.
Barry.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Got
You
his,
find it.
his channel's playing.
Okay, good. Yeah, he has some really good stuff. First of all, he has some of the cutest cats you've ever seen in your life. Secondly, he has a, what's that called? Barry, you need to get up here and help me. He has a drone, and he does like a bunch of like outside like videos of like the weather and stuff like that. He's almost like a talk show host, kind of. To be realistic here, he really is. He's pretty cool though. It's very relaxing, very friendly, very openly sociable place to hang out. So I do enjoy it. I came up on panel with him for a live, and then I popped in on a few of them. I made an ass out of myself because there was this lady on there that was coming off saying, well, apparently they're just not going to answer anybody tonight. They're just not answering nobody. They're just ignoring us. And you know me, I popped off and I'm like, well, sweetheart, be patient. You know, it is their show, not yours, you know. And he's like, she can't hear very well, so she has to lip read. Take it easy on her. And I'm like, oh, so I felt like an ass. But yeah.
So what do you got you're working on right now?
Oh, this
Oh, okay.
the big,
I remember.
the big ugly blue blanket, MJ's designs or whatever. She goes, I don't like blue.
I like that pattern.
I do too. And here's the thing. So, like, you know, when you're doing like a granny square or something, I mean, you can just fly, right? You don't have to look at the stitches. You don't have to count the stitches. No, you can just. This is like one of those. This is like one of those basic, simple, mindless, just fly through patterns, and I love it. I absolutely love it.
I am. I'm not real fond of the granny pattern. It just doesn't never grabbed me. I know a lot of people absolutely love it. Fiber Spider loves it, but I just never could get into it.
Yeah. It's just that some people like to hone in and focus on their crochet and do it crochet. What the heck is crochet? On their crochet and like do it for like a mental stimulation. Some people like to just go on autopilot and do it for like a relaxation. You know what I mean? And I think those are the ones of us that just enjoy the granny square because you don't have to think, you don't have to follow a pattern. You know what I mean? But then there's times where I'm like, yeah, let's do something. So I'm digging around looking for patterns and something I have to concentrate on. You know what I mean? So I think it really just depends on.
Oh, but my problem is I don't like holes.
You know what? I agree with you a lot too. That's probably one of the things that I like about knitting is that it's more of a woven fabric rather than the knots and the holes. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Mama Wench has a bad blister on her big toe that she's trying to prevent from getting infected. Okay, first of all, ma'am, keep a bandage on it and clean socks. Don't let it go exposed. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, just be real careful, Mama. That's no joke. That diabetic neuropathy is no joke, honey. But this
So now,
blanket here, oh, she wasn't. Rita said, hold on, sorry, I'm trying to get caught up. Rita says, so we should absolutely send you blue yarn so we can get you over to the dark side. Yes, ma'am. Go right ahead. So I actually am, right now, I'm accepting 4-weight, 100% acrylic scrap yarn cakes. I don't have any right here at the ready. I have a scrap granny square that I'm making. It's called the knockoff. I'm making it. It's modeled after Russ from It's Raining Yarn. It's modeled after his blanket, his idea of the scrappy gaffian that he had. So if anybody does want to send in scrap yarns, I am putting all those into a blanket. I'm always open to accepting anything anybody wants to send. Yarn, a fabric, whatever. Beads, who was it? I just got beads from Miss Suzanne. She sent me a bunch of handmade paper beads and stuff. Everything gets put into a quilt or a wall hanging or something. It all gets put in. So yeah, I'm always welcome to anybody send anything. I do have a P.O. box. My P.O. box is listed on my channel. Erin says blue is her favorite color. Oh, she lives in Sweden and uses mostly cotton and wool fingering yarn. First of all, Rita, I want to move to Norway. Okay. That's my dream, is to live in Norway. I will probably never get to, but that's my dream. But behind that dream is, my dream is to own a piece. Well, honestly, I want to own a piece of land and go off grid and have build my own log cabin and have one of those giant water wheels that produce electricity and stuff. You know what I mean? And if you're Norwegian, then you should recognize my my ruins, not ruins, runes. Yeah. My dog's name is Tear, and my cat's name is Kawaz. So I'm a
Mama
big fan.
Wench wants to know if you're using her sparkle.
I have not used it yet. You using it that sparkle here? Not yet, Mom Witch. I have something in particular that I'm coming with that. Barry said, I'll send you a cat. Open the box and it goes crazy. Yes, ma'am. Or not, you're not a ma'am. I'm sorry, but yes, sir. Do it. Do it. I love me some kikis. Yeah, so that's what I really want to do, is just, have my own property, because then you don't have to pay bills. Plus, I don't know, just the thought of just building my own stuff is just I watched that Homestead Rescue and Rainy Ranch, and now I'm watching Alaskan Bush People. I'm obsessed. I really just want to get out and just build my own log cabin. Oh, there's also this other channel on YouTube. I cannot remember their name for the life of me. What they do is, those sandbags that they use? It's this giant bag, And what you do is you dig out a hole in the ground, and then you fill this bag up with like dirt, and then you stack them, and you put cleats and stuff, and then you're framing and you're bracing. But you stack these, and then after you get it, and then you do the beams and the roofing, and then after you get everything set up, you cover it with like a mud and cement mix, and they're called earth bag house or earth house or something like that.
I know what you're talking about. I've seen it. I can't remember what they call them, but
I think it's called a earth. What is this? It's something bag. I don't remember. Earth ships, maybe. Does that sound right?
I
don't
can't.
know. I don't.
It's been too long since I've seen the shows.
Yeah, but those look like really cool as well. And I was like, that might not be a bad idea because if you think about it, you get pretty well, you get some pretty good insulation going with that.
They look like they'd be kind of difficult to hang something on the wall.
See, so what they do is they kind of think about that in foresight, and like where the bag's at, they will take a piece of wood, like shaped like an L, and they'll put it like that in between the bags, so that way it's flush. So that way they have this wood panel right here that they can nail into.
I remember what they did for windows. That was a neat idea.
With the bottles.
Bottles and Pyrex bowls, and
Yeah.
they had all kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah, I loved it. It was like, yeah, it was a really good idea. And it's like the cheapest, like that and the log cabins. It's like the two cheapest ways to build your home is to just use like natural materials. Oh, or the ones that they do out of cob. They make them out of cob too.
I don't think I've seen anything done like that before.
Cob. They make them. It's what is it? It's dirt and hay and what was it? Gravel or something. Maybe. No, it's mud and clay. I think it's like dirt, clay, and hay mixed together with water, and you make it real thick, and it's called cob. I think that's what it is.
There for a while, every once in a while, I'd stumble across these shows where it'd be in this like third world area, and they'd have like one or two guys come into this little cleared out area that had literally nothing in it but a nearby water source and plants and stuff. And these guys would make their tools and to dig the holes with.
Oh, the two guys? They did one that has like an in-ground pool and stuff or whatever?
Yes.
Yes, I've seen them.
Yeah.
They're so cool.
Those were neat shows to watch.
Yes. Absolutely. Oh, hi, Erin. Guys, Erin's here. Hello, everybody. Say hello, Erin. She's in finally. I have not been up to date with the chat, so I apologize. Oh, so I picked this up the other day. Freeman French pink clay for clearing peel-off mats. I've never heard of French pink clay before. But, yeah. It's a peel-off mess. I don't know, it's supposed to just like, once it dries, just helps like with exfoliating and getting gunk out,
I've heard it's good for drawing out oils from your skin if you've got oily skin.
I do really enjoy the clay products. I enjoy clay and charcoal. It's kind of like my thing. And like the Dead Sea mud.
I don't know what it is, but I've seen stuff where the people put this black stuff all over their face, and apparently it feels like you're pulling off your skin to get rid of the thing.
Yeah, that's probably that. Um, there's a charcoal peel off mask that's like that. Have you seen the ones that are magnetic?
I think so. I think I may have seen it
Basically,
once.
the
Yeah, they
mask
just kind of
itself is
draw
magnetic,
or
and they just
rub
hold
it.
a magnet over it. Yeah,
Yeah, and it just pulls it off.
I wouldn't mind trying one of those. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I've had a couple of those charcoal peel off masks that I've done with my husband before, and the little baby hairs right in this area, like the little peach fuzz, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or like right here around the hairline. Oh my God, you might as well be trying to wax your bottom hole, because I tell you what, that it freaking hurts. You did with a little get right in there, just oh.
I heard some actor talking one time on a show about, or he was getting ready to do one of the Magic Mike movies and went in to get his rear end waxed and told the woman, "Yeah, just get all the way up in there." And he did not enjoy the experience.
I would bet not.
No, I haven't started one yet.
How much you get?
People keep telling me I need to.
Yeah, you need to.
I am. I'm not entirely sure what I would do with it, though. I'm not the person to go to for instruction.
See, and that's what I was thinking about with mine as well. It's like, what am I going to do? So I figured out the best way to do it is I'm just going to sit down once a week and show you what I've been working on. Sit down once a week, have a live, okay? And then whenever I get to doing a project, I'll just record myself doing the project, you know? So kind of more of like a vlog than anything, because like right now, trying to like, do planned videos and stuff, it's like, plus I don't have any equipment right now. I have one phone stand. It's just not, it's not very good. But
I did have one idea. I kind of thought that maybe what I could do is to set up the phone so that it's pointed at me and people can watch me crochet. And while I'm doing that, I'll have Juan in the background playing. And so people
okay.
can watch me watching Juan.
Well, yeah. I don't know about that one, because like that's kind of like, one is not necessarily a copywritten channel to that effect, but that still might like be like some sort of like
Violation of
yeah.
I don't think that's, if you're, as long as you're not monetized, I don't think it's an issue.
Well, I
as
mean,
long as you're not making money off of them.
Yeah, but I also think that, I don't know, to me it kind of feels like maybe that's something you should just talk to Juan about. Maybe
that's nothing it's nothing that I'd ever seriously do.
Oh, okay. Because I'm just like, okay, so you guys, I gotta tell you something real quick. The other day, so you guys, for those of you that have been watching my channel, I gotta dig through a box here, sorry. You know that I do the crazy little thing. Okay, well, I had on one of my videos, well, a few of my videos, posted a few of them showing me doing some pink crazy foot walks.
Yeah,
You wondering on them?
I think it's all right, Mama Wench. I think it's okay if you're like to show like say 20 seconds or to do something, show a clip in review, some that kind of thing. I don't know.
Okay, sorry. So I was doing them because we were doing what's called a block swap. We're gonna make 10 blocks. We send in 9, and then everybody gets one from everybody. So like, I got a block from everybody in there. We put them together to make a wall hanging. I got my blocks back, you guys. This block is from Barbara Kepi. Look at that.
There's a lot
Okay.
going on there.
Crazy clothing in its finest. This block is from Barbara B. And look, y'all, she's got a yo-yo on it. This block is Nancy Dempsey. This one is my girl Rebecca from Dancing with Pitbulls. This is her block. This one is Andrea D. This one is Kim E. This one I'm in love with because it's got like a whole bunch of like the little green things on. This is Diana. Look at all these really super cute, like little heart, little green heart. Look at that. Okay. This one is Julie McKay. And then this one is Dawn Winder.
Don or Dawn?
Dawn, like D-A-W-N. And so I got those blocks back. I got all 9 of those blocks back. And what I'm going to do is sew all 9 of those blocks together. And then I'll embroider the seams, and that's going to be a wall hanging.
Do you have a place picked out for it?
I do not. Oh, Barry's here.
Hi.
I do not have a place quite picked out yet for it, but I know it's going to get done because it's super nice. Guys, Barry's here. Storms, Cats, and Radios.
Right. Tell her she keeps butchering it. I'm gonna change
I
my
do.
name.
Every freaking time, bro. Every freaking time.
Doing all right?
Yeah, just, I went in a couple hours yesterday for training. I went in this morning at 10 o'clock for training, and now I have to go back tonight at midnight for some more training as well. So my sleep schedule's off. I'm a little tired. I feel old and rickety.
No,
Everybody
wait
says
till you
hi,
get to my
Mary.
age. Wait till you get to 57, then you can complain.
Everybody's saying hi. Mama Wench said it's
Hi,
nice to put a
everybody.
face to the name.
Hello,
Heidi was
Wig.
up, but she took off. Woo! She had to go shoot pool at a darts, not pool. Is it darts or pool? I think it's darts, isn't it? They're darts or pool. I don't remember. I got my little lady right here. She's been sitting up here sunbathing
Oh, look at that
um,
little face.
in my LED ring light. That's easy. Marianne says, "Hell, wait till you're 62, heading into 63." She says.
Nope, I'm not in a hurry. Hey, Mama Wench,
Cool.
I've seen you around.
Yeah, that's my girl.
Oh,
Love me some
come
Mama
on.
Wench.
Oh, God.
Oh, you got the new baby up? Oh, hold on.
Isn't it cute? Say hi.
She's so adorable. The baby. Hers is the baby.
Furs
No,
on
hers
this
is the baby. She's so cute. My young ones now, they're over a year old now, so but they're still just as much of a pain. Does not get any bigger. Does not get any better the older they get. It doesn't. That's easy. Because this one's
Two
been up
behind
my
you,
butt
please.
lately.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh, my Siamese here. She's been up my butt lately. I was laying in bed. She took her little cold nose and got up in my face, and she's wanting me to lift up the blanket so she could crawl up under the blanket, and then she just sat there and just did this on my stomach all night. I love how my cats just feel it necessary to come up and make biscuits on my gut. Like, thanks. Like, I'm not you know what I mean? Like, I'm not, what's the word? Self-conscious as it is. You come up with, oh, that's nice and soft. Yeah, they're ornery.
There's two behind me on the chair asleep. They can stay there. I'm too tired to deal with cats right now.
Oh, you're telling me. One of my friends, he has three. They're not Chihuahua small, but they're like corgi small. You know what I mean? Dogs, and they're in a kennel right now in my kitchen because he needs someone to watch them because he's moving to Mississippi. So they're in there right now. So I've got 5 dogs and 5 cats in my house right now. So I'm waiting for their dad to come get them.
Chelle starting a zoo.
Bro,
Like
no.
Go
I
on.
mean, they're very sweet dogs, but I
don't want your butt in my face.
if you spent 24 hours with the 2 that I have now,
Oh,
trust me, you would get it. They're not bad dogs, but they're just a lot. They're a lot. Can you even see my dog right now? Oh, he's on the bed. You ready? Down one. Yeah.
Oh, look at that sweet little face.
They love that one.
My cat's looking at him.
He's a big old 100-something pound pit bull, but he disappears like a slug into that blanket. That's your deal. That's your deal.
Oh, she didn't like what she saw. All right, you're okay.
She's like, ew.
You're safe. She was looking at the screen like, what the hell was that?
That's your deal. That's your
Oh,
deal.
you spoiled little kitty.
My girl's over here sleeping. I followed this YouTube tutorial the other day and made cat beds out of old sweatshirts.
Cool.
Okay.
I would pick one up and show it to you, but they're actually both in use right now.
No,
Mabel.
don't disturb the fur babies.
I'm not. Mabel's over here laying down on the purple one, and Peach and Lucy are both on the other one. So Because one I made like cat bed size, but the other one is like has an entire full size pillow in the middle of it with a giant ring around it. So it's like a freaking triple cat bed. But they're loving it. Maple, baby. Maple. All three of the girls were loving it. But Lucy's better now after she ran into that spicy snack. Her throat was all swollen up. She's okay now. I'm starting to think that we did not even need the antibiotics for her. But I gave it to her. I gave it to her for the 10 days anyways. And it's clindamycin. That's what they gave her. And I can't
They give animals a lot of stuff that we get.
Yeah, I got about that much of the bottle left of it, so she should be okay. I gave it to her for the 10 days. But it made her feel so nasty, dude. She kept throwing up all the time. It was either one of two things, Aaron. It was either one of those little tiny scorpions they got running around here, or there's I've seen a couple of nests of these black spiders with little red markings on them. So it's one of those two things. But exactly what it was, not a clue. Whatever it was, bit her back. That right wheel.
So, my God, now it wants to play on my desk. Let me get stuff out of your reach, because you're all a lot like a toddler.
Yep. Yeah, she cost me an emergency trip to the vet,
Yeah.
and I ended up having to overdraw my bank account by like $100, and then when I got paid, I had to go up and pay on it more, and then I also had to pay back for the overdraft and the overdraft fee. So I was like a baroque.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
so
I know
that's
how that is.
Yeah. So plus because they were like, they have me scheduled to work 5 hours tomorrow morning and 5 hours Sunday morning. I'm like, man, no, I'm sick of cut it. Like the rate of pay that they pay you here to begin with, like minimum wage, I think it's like $8 here. You know what I mean? Like I tried to apply to Goodwill and they wanted to pay me $8 an hour at Goodwill. Which I mean, where I'm at now is only like $9 an hour, but that's still not very freaking good. But it's for like training periods, so like I mean I'll be able to like move up, But it's something until I can get my driver's license back and get like some sort of schooling or class or certification or something. You know what I mean? Like the main focus right now would be to get my driver's license back, so that way I can get back and forth to work and be able to go to classes and go do all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure though the last time I checked, it's like close to $1,000 to get my fine to like close to $1,000. I think it was either $1,000 or $1,800, one of the two. I don't remember. But
I don't know how people do it these days. I really don't.
well, one thing is I'm gonna move my ass out to the boonies and just build my own house and just give everybody the finger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do. I will go build a water wheel. You know what I mean? And just get, I'll live off a water wheel and solar panel and windmills. A water wheel is so pretty though.
I've taken all my solar down for the move, and then I've got to go start all over from scratch. And then rented a truck from U-Haul. They screwed me over. So
Dude, they always tack on like a couple $100 onto the bill, and then there's a charge for this. Oh, there's a charge for that.
No, they tried to say that I went over. Well, that I was really close to the 30 miles that they projected.
What? Aren't you just moving
no
like
way-
across the street or something?
Just right, same property, just 100 feet. And they said that I went 27 miles. I drove directly from their office to here. Parked this god awful big ass truck that I did because it was all they had, so I had to rent it. You know, I had to have it. There's no way you go 27 miles at 100 feet.
No, yeah.
Right?
They just
I mean,
oh man,
come
they just
on.
like
I'm
to
not
screw
stupid. I
everybody.
wasn't born last night. They said, well, that's what our GPS says. And maybe I said, all right, so you screwed me. Thanks.
Yeah,
And, said a few choice words to her.
yeah.
And then I talked to the electric company and the water company. They both want a deposit, even though I'm on the same piece of property. All they had to do was just transfer it over to a different meter. They're like,
Yeah.
oh no, honey, you have to come in and sign this paperwork and blah blah blah, and it's $100. I'm like, I'm already your customer. Transfer me over. You got these fancy damn meters where you can cut it off. You don't even have to send a man out to pull the meter.
They
just
can
set
do it
off.
automatically. Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
I know how this shit works. Don't pull my leg with, so I have to come in and give you $100 on top of, I have prepay electric, so I can pay whatever I want to. It's kind of like a prepaid cell phone. And I said, so does that carry over to the next bill? And they're like, oh no, we're going to hand that back to you. Wouldn't it be easier just to transfer everything over to the new address?
That's how they have it here.
Yeah.
In the apartments I live in, if I want to move from my apartment to a different apartment, I would have to pay another deposit, which you will never get your deposit back here, point blank, ever. Even the manager has told me you don't get your deposit back. So I would have to move to a different apartment, put down another deposit. So that would be like close to $2,000 that I would not get back.
Yeah.
And then I would have to call the electric company because we go through PSO here. And you have to put down, like, if the apartment before you, if like that unit had like an electric bill that they left and stuff or whatever, you have to like however so much. It differs each apartment as to how much you have to pay for to be able to get that electric back on over there.
Our water's that way over here.
Well,
so
all we
someone
pay
leaves
for
a
is
bill
electric
down
here.
there, I have to pay it. It's like,
Yep.
no, you bill them, not me. I didn't use that water.
And then, so I think it was like $280 that I had to pay for the electric here when I moved in. But what had happened was I make my payments every month. So after a year, that $280 that I paid for a deposit got applied to my account. So for 1 month, I didn't have to pay my electric bill because they used that deposit to cover my electric bill after that year had passed.
Yeah.
Which is fine. So at least my deposit, the money actually got paid to my electric bill, but not my rent deposit. And it's ridiculous because these places, it's a slum. It's a slum.
And then our economy is so shitty right now. I mean, people barely make ends meet. Then they throw something like a deposit or, well, you missed one payment or you didn't pay the full amount. And we're going to tack this on. Like, I called the water company twice today because I forgot that I was going to ask them about transferring the bill over to that other house. And so the first time I called, I meant to make a payment. And she says, oh, our machines are down, but can you call back tomorrow? We won't charge you for being late because no one can make a payment today. The machines are down. I was like, okay, I'm holding you to it because I've had them tell me that before. And then, 2 weeks later, get a bill and it's tacked onto the bill. And I'm like, no, I'm not paying that twice. You get someone else to be your Uncle Warbucks because I'm not the one. My budget's already blown for the month.
Right. Yeah, Marianne's saying she hasn't even been in her camper for a year yet. So I used to have a camper, but while I was living in Wichita, it got stolen by a bunch of crackheads, and I reported it stolen. And they found it like a town away, and it was so completely destroyed. And they had it in impound, and it wasn't even worth paying to get back out. I let it go. But you know what? That was like $4,000 that I was out though. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And so, but after I get my driver's license paid off, I want to get something that is capable of hauling a camper. Like, and not just like a pop up or nothing, but I need something that's going to be decent size. You know, like it's gonna be. I've got 2 gigantic dogs, 5 cats. You know, what I mean, I need something that's going to be a decent size. Because at some point in time, I'm gonna need a camper because, like, I'm not kidding. I'm going to get my driver's license paid off, and I'm going to work on my credit and work on getting some sort of certification, because I need to be able to make a little bit more, you know, because I am going to buy a piece of land and I am going to build a cabin, okay? 40-foot fifth wheel, and I wouldn't do more than just me and my dog. Yeah, see, that's what I had. I had a big old fifth wheel. It had the slide outs on it. It was they had welded a post onto it that you had to put in the back of the truck. A gooseneck, I think, maybe. I don't remember. Yeah, I lived there for the longest time in an RV park with Don Juan when he was a puppy and Tewaz when she was a little cat. But my whole thing is, yes, it would be cramped up, but I would need to have it as somewhere that we could stay while we were building the cabin. You know what I mean? And you know what, Mama Wench? That's fine. I'll still pay property taxes. That's fine by me. But I need to get it done. I need to get it going because, like, I want to have land so that way, like, if my kids, if they have, because, you know, I didn't have a help growing up. You know what I mean? So, like, if my kids need somewhere to stay or whatnot, you know what I mean? All that good stuff, like, you know, I want to have something for them to help them, you know, so. Plus, I'm sick and tired of working 9 to 5. I'd rather just raise cattle and sell it, you know. A TT. You're my TT. I know Jesse says he wants chickens. Okay, Mama Wench. Yeah, I've been on here about an hour and a half. I might skedaddle here soon. I'm supposed to be taking a nap sometime. Night, Mama. I'm supposed to be taking a nap sometime. I gotta go into work later tonight, but I'm not thinking. My ears are cold. Yeah. It does stuff. I just deep down, I cannot justify waking up, spending my whole day working to get paid, to pay my bills, so that way at the end of the day, I still don't own anything. I still have to pay for anything, and I've done nothing but just turn circles. I just can't justify it.
You'll own nothing and be happy. Yeah. I know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just no. So I would much rather just buckle down and break away and go live out, you know, barefoot and toothless in the woods in a freaking log cabin stuffed with wooden sticks to keep it warm. Oh, I would much rather do that. I'll haul water. I'll live without electricity. You know what I mean? Well, maybe. Well, I don't know. I got my sewing machine. I can hand sew. Screw it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Wood stove. Oh, I love the smell of wood stoves, man.
Holy crap! You mean going back to where we started from in the beginning?
Yes.
Sounds good to
It's
me.
supposed to be. Like it's
Right.
supposed to be. Like not having to pay electric bills, not having to pay rent, not having to pay gas bills, not having to pay for a water bill, nor trash fees. You know what I mean?
No bill sounds good, but I like my creature comforts.
Oh, I don't. I like the smaller the house, the better. I just,
I'm talking about stuff like soft furniture and air conditioning.
Oh well, I will definitely have. Here's the thing: I can install a solar panel or a water wheel or a windmill and have an inverter set up to the house and still be able to run electricity at the house.
you do all
It's
three
just-
and still make electricity.
Yep, I can do all of that and just make my own electricity. I can easily do all of that. As far as water goes, you can dig a well, and if you have your electricity and stuff set up, you can have it down there. You can set up your pumps and stuff. Have your indoor plumbing. You can have plumbing and electricity and running water, all that stuff set up off grid. But you have to do it yourself. You have to get all the stuff installed and all that stuff, but you can still do it yourself. Like you don't. That's why it's called off grid. Is you can still have those luxuries, but you don't have to pay a crap ton of bills for it. Oh, library lady's here. Hi, sweetheart. Yeah, Teresa says my corporate gig complete with business travel isn't worth it. It's not. Like people are like, oh, it's so fun. You get to travel, but for what? You know what I mean? Like I would rather sit at home, feed a fire, crochet, knit using some wool that I got to spin on a spinning wheel that I collected from my own sheep or something. You know what I mean? Get to go hunting, get to go fishing, stuff like that. Like it build. Like if I want to have my own little cabin for doing my arts and crafts, I can build my own cabin. I can raise some pigs. That's the perfect lifestyle for somebody that's carnivore. You know what I mean? You can just step outside and slaughter your own hog, and that's like about as pretty fresh as you're gonna get. What's that funny?
Because it's better than what you go to the supermarket and you don't know what to expect, and it always ends up being more than what you have in your budget.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
totally
man.
get where you're coming from, but I've got, I've got people I can go to do that, but it's I've been making a slow transition to exactly what you're talking about. It's just that on SSI, it's a slow crawl. It is a slow crawl, like a slug crawling, But
Why?
I can't. They got us by the balls, don't they? Because everything costs. My power. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, that's the thing. It's like they put you in so far in debt, and everything costs and everything. It is impossible to actually get ahead unless somehow or another, like your family already has money. You know what I mean? Or you're just kind of like given a really good position at work type stuff. Like it's really
my
freaking
family
hard.
has money; they just won't share.
Well, my family claims that I'm not family, so screw them. But you know what I mean. But yeah, I mean like I need to find somewhere that has land that like
As a waterfall.
Waterfall. Yeah. No, I can't swim, so I really don't care for a body of water. But I need to find somewhere that's.
You keep talking about a water wheel. You're going to need a waterfall to turn it.
No. Have you seen the flues? I think it's called the flu. I might be wrong, but it's like they have it set up to where the water comes like this. There's like a spout, like say it's a river or a creek, and it's like a spout that comes like this, and the water hits that spout. They divert it, it hits that spout, and then that spout just pushes it over the wheels of the water wheel to make it crank.
Okay.
I don't know. But no, the whole thing is like, even if I couldn't get a water wheel, I could just do like a windmill, solar. That's the thing though, is like you would need to have money to get a solar panel. You would need money to, well, I don't know, depending on, the land I buy is going to have trees on it, so that way I can make a clearing and use what I clear to build a cabin with, But then you're going to have to be able to get solar panels and all that stuff set up. You're going to be able to you're going to have to be able to have a drill, a well dug if you don't have a source of running water. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you can get your own well going, but sometimes you can't. Like some areas they have to come in with like a pipeline and drill it, So I mean, yeah, you need some money for it, but like.
What state do you live in?
Oklahoma.
Oh, well, see, no. A well shouldn't be too hard for you to get. Just it could be costly unless you can find a way to do it yourself. I wish I had a well here, but I do collect rainwater. But with that, you have to purify the water, and I would suggest anyone with a well, but hell, even with a spring, I wouldn't use that water straight out of the spring. Now, I've got several springs here, but they're only good if it rains. So,
yeah.
And Kentucky has these stupid laws where you cannot harvest spring water. You can't run spring water into your home, so you can't.
So you can't live off grid. You have to pay them. You're not
No,
allowed
you
to
can live off.
do
You
stuff
can live
on your
off
own.
grid here. They love people that live off grid in Kentucky, but springs are considered like water is a natural resource. So if they knew you had a spring on your property, and that's where you don't tell anyone that you have one, you box it off and you route it somewhere where no one knows, and you could have spring water. But I would purify it because we've not been kind to this planet,
Yeah.
and you don't know what's downstream with that water. So, but yeah, it's certainly cheaper, and I've lived. There's a channel called Prepper Princess. Now she lives on the bare minimum, and I've often left messages on her channel, and she was kind of blown away at the fact that I'm on SSI and I live the very least. I spend the least amount of money per month to survive.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, we're two peas in a pod, aren't we? It's like I've learned how to do with less than a lot of people. There's a lot of people can't do it. They're like, how can you go without this? How can you go? Where's all your shiny, appliances and everything? And I'm like, I don't need all that. I'm happy.
I was homeless for about 5 years, so trust me, I know. You can get by on very, very little. She just keeps sitting right here. So I have a light that's actually a heat lamp, and I used to run it when I was sewing because I didn't have an actual lamp, so it got super hot while I was sewing. But she would always get up there and sit in the light. So I have my ring light on right now to kind of counterbalance the shadows from the light above me. So she keeps sitting like right here in front of it, thinking that like it's gonna be like a heat lamp and she's gonna start getting hot. She's just right here. She won't get out in front of it. Let's see. Teresa says, when I'm sitting in these crazy airports at all hours, I often wonder, WTF am I doing? You know, you're right, kid.
Mhm.
I was like, what at the end of the day, what is it? You have a car that you're paying off, or a car that you spent a crap ton of money on, but you still have to pay the insurance on it. You have a house, relatively the same. You still have to pay money to it. It's just like you make money, but then you have to spend it all, and at the end of the day, like, it's literally just driving around in circles because nothing ever actually gets like paid off. You know what I mean? You're still having to dump money into it somehow or another, and it's I don't know.
Debt slavery. Yep, exactly.
Oh, Chelle, I'm going to jump off of here. I got a burger calling my name.
You go right ahead, sweetheart. I'm not far behind you. Yeah.
Don't blame you one bit. I would go for the burger. Heck yeah, enjoy.
Very nice meeting
Yeah,
you.
good meeting you too.
I'll see you later, Chelle.
All right, bye, babe. Yeah, guys, I've been on for close to 2 hours here. About minute 41. Hour 41. I need to get in there and check on them dogs and get myself something to eat stuff too. So, Barry, thanks for coming up, sweetheart. I greatly appreciate it. It's 6 o'clock, yeah, because I got to get up and be at work at 11 tonight. So, yeah, I need to go and take a little nap. So, thank you so much for coming in, sweetheart. You guys go watch Barry's channel. Go help him get his last few hours that he needs for his monetization.
No, you all help Chelle out. Help Chelle out.
We can share.
That would help.
We can share.
That would help me. You help Chelle out. That would help me a whole lot.
We can share. All right. Good night, Aaron. Good night, Teresa. You guys, thanks so much for coming on.
All righty. Thanks for having me up.
No problem, honey. All right. I'll catch you on your next live. All right. Thank you so much, dear. Thank you, library lady. You're so sweet. Okay, guys. I have to get off here. I've got 3 dogs in my kitchen I got to go take care of. I got to go feed myself. I got to get ready to go to bed, take a nap before work. Okay. I will talk to everybody later. Bye.